I'm Mike Hackard with Hackard Law, and we represent heirs and beneficiaries in Sacramento County Estate and Trust litigation. East Sacramento, including fabulous 40s, East Portal Park, River Park, and the neighborhoods surrounding Sutter and UC Davis medical centers, represents Sacramento's most established affluent community. Here, physicians, attorneys, judges, business owners, and multi-generational Sacramento families built substantial wealth in historic homes along tree-canopied streets. Now, as this generation ages, elder financial abuse is increasingly targeting seniors, whose estates include landmark properties, professional wealth, and family legacies spanning generations. And the same tight-knit neighborhood dynamics that define East Sacramento can mask abuse that would be visible elsewhere. East Sacramento contains Sacramento's most concentrated historic wealth. The fabulous 40s, those blocks between J Street and Folsom Boulevard from 40th to 49th Streets, feature Tudor, Colonial, Revival, and Mediterranean homes built in the 1920s and 1930s, now worth $2 to $5 million. East Portal Park's brick-lined streets house executives and professionals. River Park's mid-century homes along the American River attract physicians and attorneys seeking established neighborhoods near downtown hospitals and courthouses. This is multi-generational Sacramento wealth, families whose names appear on buildings, parks, and charitable foundations, physicians who practiced at Sutter Medical Center for 40 years, attorneys who built careers in Sacramento's legal community, judges who retired after distinguished service, business owners whose enterprises shaped the region's economy, and the children and grandchildren of these Sacramento establishment families, some of whom stayed while others scattered across the country. The proximity to Sutter Medical Center and UC Davis Medical Center creates a particular concentration of physician wealth, specialists who built practices serving Sacramento and the region, accumulated substantial assets over long careers, and now face the same cognitive decline they spent careers treating in others. East Sacramento's greatest strength, its tight-knit neighborhood character, can become a vulnerability for elderly residents experiencing exploitation. Everyone knows everyone in the fabulous 40s. Neighbors watch out for each other. Long-term relationships span decades, but this familiarity can mask abuse rather than prevent it. When a longtime neighbor helps an elderly widow manage her affairs, other neighbors assume benevolent intent. When a physician's adult child takes over a parent's finances, colleagues and friends defer to family authority. When a housekeeper of 30 years gradually gains control of household accounts, no one questions a relationship that predates most current neighbors' arrival. The social pressure against meddling in others' affairs, strong in established professional communities, means concerned neighbors often stay silent. By the time someone overcomes reluctance to voice concerns, substantial damage has occurred. The types of cases we litigate throughout East Sacramento follow patterns shaped by professional wealth and established community dynamics. The physician estate exploitation. East Sacramento's concentration of physician wealth creates a distinct pattern. Retired specialists who spent careers diagnosing cognitive decline in others may resist recognizing it in themselves. Predators exploit this professional pride. We see cases where distinguished physicians were manipulated by caregivers, household staff, or new acquaintances, while colleagues and family members deferred to the elder's professional standing. The same diagnostic skills that built careers become impaired, but the authority those careers created remains. The multi-generational family manipulation. Established East Sacramento families often include multiple generations with complex relationships and long-standing expectations about inheritance. A troubling pattern involves one family member, often the one who remained in Sacramento, manipulating an aging patriarch or matriarch to change estate plans, redirect assets, or disinherit relatives who moved away. The family's prominence can delay intervention as others assume someone must be watching out for the elder. The trusted household staff. Betrayal. Historic East Sacramento homes often employ longtime household help, housekeepers, gardeners, and assistants who've served families for 20 or 30 years. A pattern we litigate involves these trusted employees exploiting their positions as employers age. They manage mail, handle banking, accompany elders to appointments, and gradually redirect assets. The length of service creates assumption of loyalty that masks predatory behavior. The professional colleague exploitation. Retired attorneys, physicians, and business owners maintain professional relationships spanning decades. A pattern we encounter involves former colleagues, practice partners, or professional acquaintances who recognize cognitive decline and exploit it. The shared professional background creates trust that a stranger couldn't establish, and that trust becomes the mechanism of abuse. The historic home scheme. East Sacramento's architectural landmarks have appreciated dramatically. A fabulous 40s Tudor purchased for $150,000 in 1975 may now be worth $3 million. A pattern we see involves predators targeting these properties, convincing elderly owners to add names to deeds, executing transfers during diminished capacity, or manipulating owners into below-market sales. Sacramento's historic preservation community sometimes notices changes in home ownership only after exploitation has occurred. The healthcare provider. Exploitation. Proximity to Sutter and UC Davis. Medical centers means many East Sacramento seniors have extensive healthcare relationships. A pattern we encounter involves healthcare providers, home health aides, or medical staff who exploit access to patients experiencing cognitive decline. The trust inherent in healthcare relationships can be weaponized to gain financial access. The charitable foundation. Predator. Established East Sacramento families often maintain significant charitable involvement, family foundations, major donor relationships, board memberships. A pattern we see involves predators who cultivate relationships through charitable circles before moving toward exploitation of elderly donors experiencing cognitive decline. Several factors create heightened vulnerability in East Sacramento. Professional identity, persistence. Physicians, attorneys, and executives who built distinguished careers may struggle to acknowledge cognitive decline. This resistance delays intervention while predators exploit unrecognized impairment. Multigenerational complexity. Established family wealth involves complex expectations, relationships, and sometimes conflicts that predators exploit or that create cover for family member abuse. Neighborhood familiarity. Assumptions. In tight-knit communities where families know each other for generations, residents assume familiar faces are trustworthy, even when those individuals have developed predatory intentions. Deference to professional standing. Retired physicians and attorneys command respect that can discourage intervention. Neighbors and even family members may defer to an elder's apparent wishes without recognizing manipulation. Social pressure against intervention. East Sacramento's culture of privacy and non-interference in neighbors' affairs can delay recognition of abuse and discourage reporting concerns. Healthcare transition. Vulnerabilities. Aging requires new medical relationships. Seniors whose physicians retire or change practices may establish care with providers who lack long-term knowledge of the patient and their normal cognitive baseline. California law provides powerful protections for elder financial abuse victims. Under Welfare and Institutions Code Section 1561030, financial abuse includes taking property through undue influence, fraud, or from someone lacking capacity. Successful claims can recover all property taken or its current value, attorney fees and litigation costs, double damages for bad faith conduct, and punitive damages in egregious cases. For East Sacramento's historic properties and professional wealth, recovery can be substantial. Hackard Law has litigated trust, estate, and elder financial abuse cases in Sacramento County Superior Court for over 4 decades. We know the judges, the courthouse, and the community. This isn't a market we're entering, it's where we build our practice. Hackard Law exclusively represents plaintiffs, the victims of trust and estate abuse, never the wrongdoers. Our contingency fee model eliminates financial barriers. We advance litigation costs and defer compensation until successful recovery. If we don't recover assets, clients pay no attorney fees. California imposes strict deadlines on elder financial abuse claims, generally 3 years from discovery or 4 years from occurrence. Trust contests may have even shorter windows. When East Sacramento families suspect elder financial abuse, immediate consultation with experienced local counsel is essential. Hackard Law represents heirs and beneficiaries in estate, trust, and elder financial abuse litigation throughout Sacramento County and California. Contact us today at 916-313-3030. We'll be happy to speak with you. Hackard Law, call the sage.